The Walk is directed by Robert Zemeckis and stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt as Philippe, the man of the movie. The man who has this idea, this germination of a plan to walk between the Twin Towers of America, of New York City. He sees it in the magazine and it is his goal to achieve that, to get there, to string a wire between these two buildings and just free walk across it. He is a wire walker, juggler, whatever type of person who in 1973 has this idea in Paris and grabs a group of people, comes together with this great idea, travels to New York to achieve his goal. It's one of these movies that when it hit the theatres, there was a lot of reviews, a lot of written video reviews that I saw that said this thing is abysmal, don't watch it, you won't like it, it's not good, it's just trite. And a lot of that is based because of the documentary Man on Wire, which I've saw and I think is one of the best documentaries I've ever seen. But this is a different thing. Movies are entertainment, they're there to entertain. Documentaries are there to teach you about a subject, to enlighten you, to make you a little bit smarter about something. This is the movie version of that. This is made to entertain and to my surprise was very entertaining. The beginning of the movie is played almost like a heist movie. Idea of, that he gathers his crew together and Joseph Gordon-Levitt does very well as Philippe, the man who has the master plan or has the sort of basic idea of what he wants to do. He just needs to gather the people to facilitate this idea, this dream that he has of free walking between the two towers. So to start off with, we see his beginnings in France, the way he's doing street performance, the way he comes across the idea when he starts to gather his crew, the people that are going to help him do this walk. In the second half of the movie, he travels to America. He gets the lay of the land. He gets a couple of other people to facilitate him on that side of the world. And they go about doing this walk between the two towers, and that's where Zemeckis comes into his own. And yes, it's very CGI, and it's very in your face, and it's very obviously false because the towers are no longer there. But it's fun. It's exciting. If you have any kind of vertigo whatsoever, you're going to have a little bit of queasiness watching this movie. When Joseph Gordon-Levitt steps out as Philippe onto this wire in between the two towers, there has been a plan, an execution and some tension getting to that scene, and when he steps out it is terrifying. It is very vertigo inducing. Like I said, you see lots of images of New York vast below this wire as he does some unbelievable things untethered to this rope, this wire. It is exciting. It's fun, it's breezy, it's effortless, it's an interesting watch. Sure, it's not something you're going to go back to again and again, but it's genuinely fun. It's one of these movies that I feel was unjustly maligned. Does it offer anything that's going to enrich your life? Probably not. Does it matter? Hell no. It's a fun movie to watch. It's got some really nice visuals. It's really bright, a little bit too overlit in my liking. Some of the things are a little bit over-dramatised for the movie, but that's to be expected because things do get Hollywood-ised when they get into these productions, these large productions as well. And I don't really mind that. The documentary is always going to be there if I want a more realistic take on the subject. If I don't want that, if I want some entertainment, a popcorn movie, something that's fun, then I have The Walk, the movie version of that documentary. And I like both of them. And I don't really see if it has to be a competition. I think the movie's pretty fun. I was surprised by it. I felt that it moved along fairly quickly, created characters that I liked, had some comedic moments that had me genuinely barely laughing at the screen. And overall, I found it a fairly enjoyable experience. It's not a masterpiece, but it doesn't have to be. I gave it 3.5 out of 5. I thought it was fun, enjoyable, and not worth those poisonous reviews that it got when it came out. Have you seen The Walk? And what did you think of it? Let me know in the comment box below, and I will see you next time on Man vs. Film.